Welcome to Empower Your Pattern with President James Hendrick, member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, adversity educator, and success confidence and thrive coach. He'll teach you the patterns of success set forth by the Word of God. So, if you're ready to join, get ready and enjoy the way to empower yourself. Come on, folks, let's join together. Let's fly. Yeehaw! Welcome, everybody, to Pattern Realm. Today, we're going to get right down to it. We're in the Pattern Castle, and we are starting to put together the pieces to our he life, right? Or the vessel, the good ship, Bountiful, to put us there, okay? Now, we discovered it in fulfillment in the Savior. You remember that, right? Now, we're talking about the most important skill in network marketing today, BBE 20. The most important skill in network marketing. And we're going to have two of the greatest giants in the industry speak to us on this, okay? First, as always, is Presley Swaggerty. He's a top earner in ACN. In fact, at current position, he is the top earner at ACN. And also, Eric Worre, who is part of the GoPro movement. Now, you may say, well, why are we all of a sudden going to a business topic after all this? I'm like, well, if you're going to get a ship to be able to go to cross into that great journey, we need tools. Okay? You guys know that eventually, even after I go after some spiritual and personal topics, I go entrepreneurial. So, without any further ado, in order to find our heat life in the industry, I'm going to give you guys a little help. First, over to you, Presley.
Up here, because if you catch anything, this thought might make you some money. Every time I start to walk past somebody today and I don't really feel like saying something, this thought crosses my mind and I think, am I walking past a fortune? Because Dino is about as average looking as I am. He wasn't anything special. I had no idea that he would turn out to be a stud muffin, but he did, and that one leg has changed mine and Jeannie's lives.
Now over to Eric Worre.
We're going to talk about the most important skill in network marketing. There's no more important skill than this skill. If you're in the room, congratulations. But for most of the people watching this, you're going to be watching from home. You're going to be watching from your phone, from your computer, from your tablet, whatever you're watching from. Maybe this is in the future. You're watching it as a hologram in the middle of your living room. We don't know where you're going to be watching this from. But I've got to tell you that unless you figure this skill out, you're done. You might as well not even do this. Because the reason why we call this the gateway skill is because if you don't go through this door, you don't get anything. It's over. All you get to be is a customer. All you get to be is a user of product. Now, there's different skills. We talk about the 7 skills when we talk about, if you've read the book GoPro. How many people read the book GoPro or listen to the audiobook? A lot of people in that network marketing profession makes me very happy. We talk about these skills, and the 7 fundamental skills in network marketing are finding prospects, inviting. This is what we're talking about here. This gateway skill is inviting, getting people to take a look, presenting, following up, closing, getting people to make a decision, getting people started effectively, and promoting events. So now, there's one skill that's the highest paid skill in all of network marketing. That's promoting events. If you get people to attend a big event, your company big event, you can't get paid more for any activity than that activity. But that activity is on the other side of this gateway that I'm going to talk about in this course. You got to get to the other side. You got to be able to be strong enough, face your fears enough, become skilled enough, become confident enough to face this one. And most people, I'll be honest with you, if you take 100 people who join network marketing, 70 of them immediately will say, you know what, I'm just going to be a customer because they don't want to go through this first door, making this invitation. They take a tiptoe towards it, and then they go, oh, maybe it's not for me.
Okay, so now that we've cleared some ground deals here, and we do need to talk about this, this is a skill that I need to work on a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is while I'm podcasting, I'm going to go over to Notion. It's been a while since I've done this, but since I'm talking about it, I need to do better at starting to do about it. Because I think if you're doing a phone invite, your best bet is to go by a script, okay? Go by a script because and don't sound too scripted, okay? Let it come naturally. Because you certainly don't want to have to but you know, a phone call, since it's taken a while from Notion to download, let's just go through this anyhow. A phone call might be, you know, let's do 2 phone calls. Let's say the first call might be to a lady named Brene. Just throwing stuff out of thin air. Hey, Brene, this is Jimmy. How are you? And how are the kids? Listen, this is a business call, and I would like to ask you, are you looking for ways of making extra income? And okay, so that's it. She says, yeah. She says, great. Well, I got a Zoom meeting on Monday night, 7:00. If I sent you the link, would you take a look at it? And she says, great. And she says, yeah, sure. She says, we'll see if it's right for you. And if not, hey, no worries. You know, we'll always be good friends. Now, here's where the monkey wrench is often happens in the invite. It's when people ask, what is it? Oftentimes you gotta say, well, I can't discuss it over the phone. It's best if you come and take a look at it. And those that want to keep questioning and don't just say, you know, well, in the way I realize that this opportunity may be right, may not be right for you. Let's just go ahead and go with the second call, okay? Hey, Charlie, this is Jimmy. How you doing? I'm doing good. And how's the family? Oh, we're doing great. So you're looking for other ways of making extra income? And in some ways, yeah. And I said, well, I have something I want you to look at. If I sent you a link, would you be there Monday night to watch this on Zoom? Well, what exactly is this opportunity? And, well, I can't discuss this over the phone, but it'd be in your best interest just take a look at it. No worries. Well, I got to know what it is. Well, once again, I can't discuss it over the phone. It'd be good if you just take a look at it. Well, no, I'm not going to do that unless I know what it is. Okay, so what you do then is you say, well, hey, maybe this opportunity might not be for you. But would you, if I sent you some information, would you become a referral partner for me? If they say yes, great, and I say no. But we got to, and this is something I have to learn myself, got to be able to learn to take the no's. Because until, and this is, I agree with Eric Worre, I agree with Presley, until we learn to master the invite, we're not going to be able to make it. Because especially if we're out and about. Could we be walking past a fortune? Like Presley said, could we be walking past a fortune? Man, Jimmy, come on. Seriously? Let me ask you something. If you had a business, would you be willing to tell almost anybody about it? I'm not saying you'll go out and tell anybody and everybody, before you know more of the facts. And it's good to have someone that is higher earning than you to do it first until you get confident enough to do it on your own. And once you get confident to do it enough on your own, if they ask where is it, like, I want you to come to lunch or whatever, and you'll find out. So there you go. Strength in learning, strength in sharing. Because like I said, if we're gonna send this ship away from the harbor, we're having to fashion some tools to build up strength in order to anchor and de-anchor and get that and to put the next episode we're going to put the motor in. Think about it. Any business, you're inviting people to look at a product or service, or you're inviting people to look at an opportunity. It's the same thing as in the speaking business. You call them, you tell them what you're about, and you go do it. I think many of us walk past the fortune because we don't open our mouth. We don't open our mouth, and that becomes a problem. Okay, and we don't want it to become a problem. And some of you, I can hear you now. Oh man, now Jimmy, come on! This is idiotic. Come on now. No. This show is dedicated for those who want more and a better and extraordinary life right now. So if you want more, if you want a better and extraordinary life right now, and your entrepreneurial mindset, then you've got to use your head. You've got to use your head. It's funny. Last night, I was talking to my father about my business and stuff. And one of the things he said was, you've got to be able to use your head, because that's what matters. That's what matters. Using your head. Because, and it's the same principle as in Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Okay? Rich Dad told his son Mike and Robert Kiyosaki, if you want to learn to get rich and to become rich, you've got to use your head. And so, those of you in the networking space, you need to know, you need to be able to use your head. Look, we all know in this economy, it's been downhill for a while. We're in a recession. People are hurting and looking for answers. This is a quote from Dr. Delatoro McNeil II. He said this. He said, "You can be the only aspirin for someone's pain. The question is, how long are you going to let them hurt?" And I can hear some of you right now, Jimmy, come on. This is idiotic. But think about the beginning episode, okay? The beginning episode. If you think about it. The beginning episode, we talked about our heat drive and how to solve it. And just think about it, guys. Think about this, okay? Listen to me. A lot of this stuff can be solved. Do you remember our last episode, Rising Above the Ashes of the Blues? That's a tool. It's not necessarily a tool that's going to help us on this particular episode, but it's a tool that's ultimately going to help us solve the puzzle at the end of this series. Because some episodes are going to be clues, some episodes are going to be hints, and some episodes are going to be tools. This one's a tool. Now, some of the others that may not be, they're building blocks. In this next episode where we put the motor in the ship, that is a building block, and I'm looking forward to that one. I'm even going to do a YouTube video on that because it's important, okay? It's important to have that. I want you to think about this. Who are we if we're not entrepreneurs, if we're out there, wanting to invite people out to the launch of our business or the relaunch of our business or some main event that can help benefit our business? Oh, but Jimmy, it's hard. Let me tell you something. Yes, it's hard, but guess what? We're called to do hard things. We're called to do hard things, whether we want it or not. Okay? So, learn this, and get this. It's the hard easy or the easy hard. And I want the hard easy. And so should you. So sometimes we got to grow up and realize what needs to be done. And get out there and do it. We're growing. We're learning. We're learning to be on top, okay? And I hope you're ready for this. To just have some fun. Hope you enjoy listening. If you like what you hear, please subscribe, become a part of Pattern Realm. Don't just sit there and take it. Go out there and build your dreams so you can take it. And do what others don't so you can be what others won't. And do what others won't so you can have what others can't. Please share this with Mamacito, Papacito, and everybody. This is Jimi Hendrix saying until next time. Choose, act, and pursue happiness. God bless you. Remember this from the bottom of my heart. Jimmy loves you. I really, 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 really love you. God bless you, and please have a blessed day.